Hey y'all, this is the most I have seen of this man being normal in a while. And it's ironic that it's happening under the police. The police. Wow. If you're that drugged up and you're that out of tune, what is it about the police that's going to straighten you up like this? Make you have your normal mindset, speak with clarity, like you know what's going on in the world when you've been out of what's going on in the world, not out of touch with the world, literally just 3 hours ago, and every hour up until those 3 hours ago. I'm just trying to figure this out, y'all. Now there's been like a rewind type of situation going on in my head, because I'm like, wow, the complete 180 in the situation. I literally was like, wow, this is the Pharaoh I remember. Not from the fear, but just speaking clearly. I get that he could have a fear of police. I'm talking about the fact he's able to straighten up like that. Everybody that was saying that it was the drugs and it was coke with mushrooms and da 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 da. If somebody's on drugs, it don't matter if the fucking police come. You're going to act how you're acting anyway, because that's just the character that you've taken on from being inebriated or from whatever drug or alcohol or whatever it is that you've taken. You don't just see a certain entity and straighten up unless they got you under some type of MK Ultra control or some type of brainwashing situation. This is completely straightening the shit up. Like, literally in a matter of a few hours. I went to go see Candyman. I just got back. I'm scrolling. I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Even when they did a wellness check yesterday, he wasn't this straightened up. So has he come down from whatever it was or what? But if y'all ain't see it, let me let y'all see it. I'm not going to do the whole video because it's very long. It's like 27 minutes long, and I really don't want to be on here that long. I was just blown away for a second.
I'm just trying to be safe, because I have ran into some police who have beat my ass, planted evidence. I did 3.5, Michael Aquino, Hamilton. I did 3.5 years for a gun they said I had. I didn't, and your task force was disbanded for doing the shit to other people that I said they did to me. And I'm still fighting that case. 3.5 years on parole, 5 years post-release, no violations, P.O. Phillips. So I'm letting y'all know, I don't have no beef with the police. There are good officers out here. It's a trust issue, sir.
I understand.
But no disrespect.
But let me finish what I was trying to explain to you.
Yes, sir.
So we get a phone call.
Yes, sir.
We don't know who's called. It's anonymous.
Yes, sir.
And it comes from New York. So
yes, sir.
It could be anybody.
Yes, sir.
It could be someone that don't even know you. It could be someone that's just jealous of you. It could be someone that even wants to cause you problems.
Yes, sir.
So, but we don't know that.
Yes, sir.
We don't know you. We don't know them.
Yes, sir.
So we come out. We get a call. We come out. We got to check it out.
Yes, sir.
So the call is that you're live streaming, that you're holding people against their will and not letting them leave or communicate with their family and stuff.
Now, there are 4 people in this house right now. Everybody in this house that you see is here. Yeah. Let me see this. I'm not telling nobody what to say. A beautiful law enforcement officer is here doing his job as he should.
This man just said a beautiful law enforcement officer here to do his job as he should, which I know I'm not tripping when earlier he was like, he don't like the police, fuck the police. And he said it on live stream. So I'm confused at what his followers aren't seeing right now that is conflicting. Like, what is it that y'all not seeing? This conflicting energy that you're not seeing. What is it you're not seeing right now? I'm really confused. I'm gonna continue.
He's here doing his job. I'm going to turn the camera on everybody and let them speak for themselves. Are you here against your will, or are you an employee? Are you here against your will, or are you an employee? Are you here against your will, or are you just here visiting a friend? That is the honest to God truth.
No, I don't got it.
So now, how do we stop people from playing with y'all, so y'all don't got to keep coming here and it keep being unnecessary friction?
When it becomes anonymous, it didn't even come to us. It came to KDPD. So KDPD transferred it to us.
Is there a way that we can contact, or you can contact KDPD, so we can let KDPD know that I'm a celebrity, not a celebrity, but I'm a public figure.
Yeah.
I'm a public figure. Excuse me. I'm a public figure, but I don't want to live around celebrities. I just want to live a normal damn life. I don't party. I don't do nothing. Anything I do in my home, in privacy of my home. I believe in just being regular. So by me being a public figure, but living around regular everyday people and trying to spread the wealth amongst regular everyday people play on phones. So how can we go about, if I have to go to KDPD, I'm willing to go. With escorts, how do I speak with KDPD to let them know that this is happening so this is not an issue?
Well, really, it's not KDPD because they just received the phone call.
Okay.
So they're the same boat that we are. They
Yes,
get a
sir.
phone call. They get told something. We have to investigate. Just like
So what can we do now for people who may be immature and psychologically underdeveloped so that they stop putting your life in danger by playing on the freaking internet?
So the way to stop this one today,
Yes, sir.
the easiest way to do it, which I don't know if you want to do or not, I don't care what's in there unless it's people being held against their will.
Okay,
If I
y'all.
was to come in-
Hold up. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I literally forgot I was heating some up in the oven. I was like, "What? I'm going fire trying to record this." Okay, y'all, hold on. My bad. This how y'all know I'm a real person, okay? Because, baby, I'm not burning this food. Not tonight. But not for nobody. Okay, here we go.
Make sure that
Sorry.
you're the only four in there. And you already said that you're good to go here. You're just employees. You're not being held against your will. If I go in there and there's no one else in there and they're not being held against their will, we'll get out of here. I'll document that.
I'll tell you what I'm willing to do. Only reason, look at me in my eyes. The only reason I will not let you in this house, because I have had police plant evidence. I have a YouTube channel called iNation, ATEN Nation on YouTube. I am going to record this whole house right now while you standing here. I'm going to walk through this whole house while the camera is rolling. Show every room in this house. Prove to you that nobody's in this house. And then I'm going to post it on that YouTube channel. And I would advise that if the police ever come to anybody's house, checking to see if somebody's being held against their will, whether it's anonymous attempt or not, if you are doing genuine business or you have genuine people at your house and nobody's being held against their free will, I don't see why you can't do the same. Fair?
Fair.
I think that's fair.
Have you made anybody mad in New York that you know of?
Probably Governor Cuomo, because I was a Trump supporter and I'm black. Okay. Probably Anthony Weiner, because I did speak about his laptop
I
containing.
think they would call. I mean, I'm talking about someone that would call us and make
Yeah, actually, I did make somebody upset in New York. He's actually in jail right now with rape charges. He called my parole officer about 20, 30 times when I first started coming up doing what I'm doing in the community, falsely accusing me of showing inappropriate pictures of his 10-year-old daughter on the internet. I never met him. He's actually in jail right now for rape allegations. And it pretty much wasn't a secret. He was a weirdo and he liked underage girls. So it could be him. It could be his friends, his cronies. Who knows?
He just literally threw Brother Polite under the bus. It ain't funny, but it's funny. Because he literally... he literally talking about Brother Polite. Hold on, y'all. This ain't no spoof, but I'm sorry. I did smoke a little bit before this live stream. Hold up. This right here, money, is a little Little. I just want y'all to hear this again, okay?
Because I did speak about his laptop
I
containing.
think they would call. I mean, I'm talking about someone that would call us and
Yeah, actually, I did make somebody upset in New York. He's actually in jail right now with rape charges. He called my parole officer about 20, 30 times when I first started coming up doing what I'm doing in the community, falsely accusing me of showing inappropriate pictures of his 10-year-old daughter on the internet. I never met him. He's actually in jail right now for rape allegations. And it pretty much wasn't a secret. He was a weirdo and he liked underage girls. So it could be him. It could be his friends, his cronies. Who knows? All I know is I am trying to do genuine business and spread the wealth. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, whatever. Let's all get some money, feed our families, make the world a peaceful place. Stop fucking bothering, harassing law enforcement because you guys put your lives on the line for us. And it's not fair that people don't raise their fucking children properly and people think they could play on the internet.
That's a good way of thinking.
That's the truth. It's the fucking truth. People don't know. You could have came here and I could have really been crazy. And not saying I would, hypothetically speaking, I could have came at you with a knife, a gun, or anything because people playing on the fucking internet. They playing on the fucking internet.
The thing is there's really not a way to stop it.
I feel the way to stop it is transparency. If an officer come to your house and you're not doing nothing
So
wrong,
the reason I'm saying this, y'all, I mean, you know, this has literally been a very eventful night, just especially watching this. But the reason I came on here is, do you all see the energy shift in all of this? This man, literally, the police is at his home. And now that the police is at his home again, because he sent them away the first time. And the first time he was sounding crazy and out of his mind. But this time they're back at his home again. And he's literally explaining himself and working with them and fearful for his life to the point he straightened all the way up. So if somebody had a psychological issue, they're going to act like that whether the police is there or not. They're just going to act like that. If this was an issue of shrooms and alcohol, they're still going to act like that. They're not going to have a controlled energy or personality in neither one of those circumstances. They're just not. I'm just saying. He didn't have no control circumstance the other day. All he told him is that no, he's not going to let him in. Meanwhile, talking gibberish. But today, he's like, he got it together. He got common sense going on. He got it all mapped out. Like, what in the entire hell type of entity is this? What? And the reason I'm pointing this out, not to dog Pharaoh, but to show y'all like how serious the spiritual realm is and how you need not play with it.
even if we don't feel comfortable letting you in, we can utilize the internet. We can say, hey, here's my social media. You stay right here. I'm going to record this shit live. Put it on my social media. Give you the respect you deserve. Everybody know it's safe. You can go on your way. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And we build trust from right there until we trust each other enough to interact. Because you don't trust me all the way. I know you don't. I don't trust you all the way. But I can see you don't mean me no harm.
Hold up. So, that's a great analogy, by the way. Or, that's a great analogy. Or observation. He said, well, I don't know if you're a woman or a female, and I apologize. But they said, I feel like he has some deities in his house that's causing chaos. I absolutely feel the same way. I feel like he has dabbled with so many different deities and energies and ancestors, instead of like pointing out, like pinpointing the certain ancestors that's your benevolent, that you can reach out to and have that communicate with them. You can't communicate with all these different deities from all types of backgrounds. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like there's somebody I know, and they were worshiping Jesus, but still worshiping deities, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual deities, ancient deities, as well as their, own family members that are their ancestors and had all this stuff on their altars and stuff. And I'm like, whoa. So I definitely agree with that. That could definitely be the chaoticness. But I said that earlier. I said when you allow different entities and energies into your space and into your home, then you're allowing their deities or the people that's surrounding, the spirits that's within them, surrounding them, whatever, to enter into you because you're not protected. So I did say that. But I'm just going to show this much. And then I just basically didn't want to be on here long. I just wanted to show y'all like how the energy has shifted very quickly. It hasn't been long. Everybody was putting it off on drugs or putting it off on this and that. But if you're on drugs, if you're on shrooms, if you're high, if you're this, you're that, you're going to act the same when you're on drugs, no matter who you're encountering. The same with if you are on alcohol and things like that. You're going to still act the same freaking way with everybody because you're out your mind. You don't have specific people you straighten up for when you're on drugs or when you're on this, and you don't. But if you're different, if it's entities that's taking over your vessel, they can take on the character that he keeps talking about. You can have multiple characters. They will take on the character that they need to and inhabit that vessel that they need to for certain things. And this isn't me reaching. This is like truth. Dead ass is the truth. That's why I don't mess around. I don't mess around. That's why I don't play around with portals. I don't be opening portals. And when I did do shrooms, a small amount a while ago, I fasted. I was by myself in my own sanctuary. The lights was off. I was literally tapping in. That's why I did it. So you got to have intentions when you're doing something, period. And you got to start in small increments. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just sit up there and just wild all out and just do them. And even then, like I said, it wasn't just shrooms. I don't care what nobody say.
See, I don't mean you know how.
It's not that I trust or don't trust.
Yes, sir.
I don't know you, so
exactly.
There's no reason to trust or not trust.
Exactly.
So we have a mutual.
And the media don't make it no better. The media don't make it no better. They got everybody thinking the police on some bullshit. They got the police thinking every black person is a damn gangster rapper criminal, and that's not fucking true. And this right here proves it's not fucking true.
There's bad people in everybody. That's
right. So I just want you to know, if the police ever come to this house, you will never be met with hostility. Anybody that works for me, I got an employee handbook. Don't you ever deal with the police with hostility because y'all put your lives on the line for us. That's true. So I just want to let you know, I'm going to walk through my house right now, show you my entire house. No disrespect, I'm going to leave you right here, and I'm going to post it on my YouTube. YouTube is ATEN Nation. You can see that it's safe up in here.
What is it?
ATEN, Aten Nation. Aten is not no gang stuff, none of that. It's ancient Egyptian history. It means the sun nature. That's it. Come on, we're going to walk through that.
So real quick, so Free Spirit, you said he was hostile with the woman cop. YP doesn't respect women like that. That's why I started. I have not retracted what I meant about him being a narcissist. He's still a narcissist. He was a narcissist before his vessel was hijacked. He was already a narcissist in his normal form. Now, when his vessel got hijacked, that just made him more of a beast in it. But he's definitely been a narcissist the whole time. He was just more contained with it, and we didn't see him really in that light. One, because Golden's not going to show that light of him, and he's not going to show that light of him if he can help it. Yeah, I mean, he showed that light, but we didn't really get to see it with him and a female because when he was with Golden, he wasn't showing that type of energy. So he knew that he was on camera. That's why sometimes when she was pranking him, you could see some of that energy coming, especially with the video. And I can only speak with the video where I felt that energy when she was saying she wanted to go stay with her parents. So that's where I felt the narcissistic energy. But what I'm speaking about now is beyond the narcissistic energy. And it's really just a beast that's multiplied within him. It's more deities. It's different energies. It's not the same. So at this point, his vessel is literally a free-for-all, is what I'm trying to basically say. And that's only because he continues to allow different energies in his realm and in his space. So because he's still allowing different energies in his realm and in his space, then they're able to come in. So he's allowing them to be able to come in because he's still not shielded. He's still not cleansed. So the other entities that's around, they're just circling around, honestly. And that's why he said, he asked her, do you trust me with your life, earlier when he said he was doing shrooms and a young woman was there and she peed on herself. And he said he saw her shape-shifting or something coming out of her. Exactly, because she probably was compromised being in that space and in that energy. Everybody that's in there right now, they are not for his well-being. I ain't felt no good energy from none of them people that's literally in his space. None. And energy travels from the internet. That's why we all can be, compromised. It's portals. So we all gonna feel it. Period. So that being said, I don't want to hear it. Oh, they're there to protect. No, the fuck they not. They ain't not even no protective spirit. They literally there to keep him in a lower vibration, a lower frequency. We see the lower frequency that he's on. We see he's in a lower dimension. We see he's in a lower vibration. Period.
My office. Nobody's in my office, right?
No.
Okay, boom. Let's go through the dining room. We're gonna do a big circle. Get it good, yeah. Bathroom. Wait a minute. Nobody's in the bathroom. Come on. We don't eat meat. And the reason I say that is because there are people who are cannibals, I believe, and who eat children, and you think they got meat in their fridge and it's really humans. I believe that. Now, this is vegan food. We don't eat, you know what I mean? Vegan food. We don't eat meat at all. Watch the meat eaters. You know why? Because you are what you eat. You are what you eat. Here's my garage. Everybody know my garage. Represent my ancestors. Okay? Get the laundry room. Hold up. Get the laundry room. Here's the laundry room. Boom. Now, let's go this way.
So basically what he's doing, he's going through his whole house to do a live stream so that the police officers and stuff will see from his own recorded video that everything is fine in the household and that they are not keeping anybody captive, which was what the anonymous tip was. As well, he had some people come to his home and deliver pizza that he never ordered. Hold on, I'm putting my laptop up, y'all. That he never ordered. So that being said, he's like really, the police are just like, what's going on? And they really want to know, what's happening because they got these anonymous tips. But you got to understand, a lot of people are trying to say on Instagram that it's golden, but it's not golden. If it was golden, it would be for the livelihood of him. But you got to understand, he put his address on social media. He put his address on Instagram Live. He put his address on his YouTube page. So that being said, everybody has seen his address, and he's been telling everybody to pull up. As long as they're spiritual and have his back, you can pull up type of stuff. So with that being said, that's the case. That's what's going on. I was just like, literally, like my night, I was going to relax the rest of the night. But then I'm just like looking and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Not only that, just a switch up in his demeanor, his attitude, his energy. It's been a complete shift. I pick up on energies, and the energy from when I had commentated earlier is a completely different energy than what I picked up on tonight. And so I was just basically highlighting that because I want you all to be able to continue to use, and this is not just with Pharaoh, it just happens he's doing so much that I can like literally utilize it and point it out. So I give an example of it, but this is an example of why you need to utilize and make sure that you have your discernment is totally tuned up in your intuition and that you guys utilize that and don't second guess it. Because what you're seeing is what you're seeing. It is the age of Aquarius. I spoke about this before in prior videos. The age of Aquarius, no lie can stay, okay, and be covered. is going to be uncovered quickly. Everything is going to manifest itself so quickly, including positive things. So speak positive things out there while this process is going on. As much as you're seeing the truth be unveiled very quickly, right after it was a lie, is as fast as your manifestations can happen with what it is that you want in your life. So you create those things and you put it out there so that it can turn over just as much as the negativity is being brought out. You know what I'm saying? So utilize this. But this is why I got on here, just to point it out and let you guys know that this is all out here. Everything that you're seeing is what you're seeing. Quit trying to second guess stuff. This isn't the age of second guessing anything. The lies have all been uncovered. The child trafficking, the adrenochrome, the jab, and it being, nanotech. Everything is coming out. Them trying to go to Mars. Like, all of this was a conspiracy, and now it's like rolled out in front of you. Communist China, all this is rolled out in front of y'all. You're seeing exactly what's going on for a reason, because it's the age of Aquarius, which is the truth. The veil has been lifted, and y'all got to understand that. And some of y'all, it's hard for you to accept, but just turning a deaf eye and a blind ear is not going to make you be safe from it. You have to protect yourselves, and you have to stay grounded within yourselves. You have to tap in within yourselves. Everything you need is within you and not outside of you. And that is why I came on here to basically do that, because I just need y'all. I'm going to keep embedding and keep embedding and keep embedding and keep embedding it into you. I don't care how I draw people to the lives. I'm going to continue to do it, because the message is, at the end of the day, is that you tap into self, and that you know thyself, and that you do the work. You do the shadow work. You do the balancing of your chakras, which is through meditation. You got to continuously do that, y'all. Nobody else is going to save you. Only you can save you. And that's why I came on here. So peace, love, light to everybody. Until next time, I'll be on.